I'm damn sure that Ready Player 2 is movie coming soon. Probably we will see the news about this movie in the next year in 2021 and we get to know the movie or we will see the movie in next year, probably 2022. Okay, well that's my prediction. Hey guys, मैं हूं रौनक and welcome back to the another episode. Today we are going to talk about Ready Player 2 by the Ernest Cline, which is another my favorite book. एक्चुअली रेडी प्लेयर 1 का ये सीक्वल है एंड रेडी प्लेयर 1 इज़ वन ऑफ माई फेवरेट बुक जिसने मुझे रात भर सोने नहीं दिया था. लाइक आई रिमेंबर आई वॉज रीडिंग दैट बुक टिल 4 AM. इतनी अच्छी थी. एंड यूजुअली इफ आई वॉन्ट टू टॉक अबाउट द सीक्वल्स आर नॉट माई फेवरेट बिकॉज द प्रॉब्लम विद द सीक्वल इज़ मोर अबाउट द मेकिंग मनी. Talk about the Mallory book, talk about the Bird Box का भी sequel आया था. That's only about they wanted to make movie and they wanted to make more money. And I believe the Ready Player 2 is kind of same. Though इसकी hype ज़्यादा हुई थी. So I thought let's read that book and finally have finished reading Ready Player 2. Actually वीडियो में 2 दिन पहले ही बनाने वाला था because I finished very early. But I didn't get the time. So talking about Ready Player 2, I usually don't like sequels and I was expecting a lot of things from the Ready Player 2 and usually उतने expectations के साथ ये book नहीं थी. There are few things I liked about this book and there are few things I absolutely hated about this book and I want to talk about them. Well, book start होती है जहाँ पे first book actually end होती है यानी कि Watt becomes the winner of the Easter egg and उसके बाद he takes break from the Oasis यानी कि VR से वो break ले लेता है around one week और 9 days का कुछ तो and he again start with the Oasis. Then we get to see about the 4 character यानी कि जो 4 character है. Shoto जो character है he has flown back to the Japan to handle the GSS division. एक जो character है यानी कि जो वाइट का फ्रेंड होता है ही इज़ एन्जॉइंग द एक्सटेंडेड वेकेशन एट द सेगल. समांथा यानी कि जो काइंड ऑफ वाइट्स की गर्लफ्रेंड होती है शी इज़ फॉन ब्लैक अगेन बिकॉज शी वांटेड टू पैक हर बैग्स एंड वांटेड टू मीट हर ग्रैंड मदर. लेट्स टॉक अबाउट द फर्स्ट मेन पार्ट ऑफ दिस बुक. The main part of this book is ONI headset, that is ONI. You can call it as the Oasis in neural interface or ONI यानी कि I we can call it as it is. ONI is a kind of artificial intelligence where you can wear that and in the virtual reality you can smell things, you can taste things. If you ate the apple then you will get the real feeling of eating the apple. In the virtual reality these things won't happen, but if you have the ONI headset then you can do almost everything in the virtual reality and that's the good thing about the ONI. But there are few conditions about the ONI. If you use it overload then it can damage your brain. If you can use the ONI, you can use the ONI continuously for 12 hours. After that you cannot use the ONI. I mean there is a break about the ONI. James already worked on this ONI headset on the private library for the 25 years. And after that when Watts and everyone agrees with the ONI, so they started the mass production of the ONI and the ONI headset which is completely new, which can feel better, taste better, all these things, and they started doing more mass production. In the first year they sold millions of this unit and then we get to see about the real thing which is the another quest. I mean there was a quest in the first book about the Easter egg, the 3 keys, and here we get to see about the another quest that is 7 shed. After the mass production of the ONI is done there is a fight between the Watt and the Samantha and Artemis यानी कि जो Samantha character है और Watt इन दोनों के बीच में fight हो जाती है and they become separate because Samantha is kind of girl जिसे humanity बहुत पसंद है. She thinks that the virtual reality is not going to solve the humanity problem. You cannot feed, you cannot eat, you cannot feed the poor children and everything, where the Watt is thinking about the money and the Oasis and the James Holiday and उन दोनों के बीच में fight हो जाती है and everyone started their own foundation to feed the poor people in the humanity and everything. So Samantha created Artemis Foundation, where the Shoto created Daito Foundation and the Watt created Paziville Relief Organization to give the free food and everything. But it's not the end at all. There is a quest about the 7 sheds. I mean there are 7 clients, 7 sheds, and this quest is like in the last quest, an Easter egg quest. If you won then you will get the Easter egg, you will become the king of the Oasis. But in this quest there is no final reward, there is nothing. It's all about the artificial intelligence, IOI, and lot of things. Then we get to see there are few problems here and there. Then they started talking about it. To be honest, level 1 यानी कि the part first about the 200 pages is all about the world building and I definitely love the world building, there is no doubt about that. Then we get to see about the second part, what is the actual problem and what is the actual twist about this book. There's a lot of drama in this book. There is a lot of hunt begins, so seven shirts, which is the quest they wanted to solve, and there is a hunt begin for that quest. And then we get to see about that the first one, and villain of the first book, he is escaped from the prisoner, and who helped them. There is artificial intelligence involved in this. James Holiday created artificial intelligence in the first book itself, but no one knows about it. Just like the first book, in the first book there is a scene about the book Shining by the Stephen King. They created the Shining wala scene, the house of the Shining. The same way in this book we get to see Percy Jackson movie, we get to see The Hobbit, The Lord of Rings. All of these are created in this different kind of sectors, in the level 8, level 10. So in this different sector there is a small increment, that how the old movies and everything added in this book to make it more and more interesting. Let's talk about some of the important points. I don't want to give any spoiler to anyone because I believe that you should read this book. It's not that bad also, but it's not that high anticipated good book also. So there are few things I definitely like. The first one, when they talk about the humanity part, which is why humanity is important. The virtual reality is not going to solve all your problems. Virtual reality is not going to feed you food and everything. So these are the things I definitely love. There is a section about the LGBTQ people and why that is important, why we should talk about them. And it's all about the humanity part, that why it is important, why we should more focus on humanity rather than the virtual reality or the Oasis. These are the few things I liked about this book. Then there is a world building part which I definitely loved. The world building, the way the characters are developed, the way new characters are introduced, and the way previous characters are involved, which is damn crazy, which definitely you should read for that. Talking about the negative part, okay, this is not that great book that I wanted this books to be more interesting than the first one, but it's not that great. It's all about the artificial intelligence, IoT part, how the artificial intelligence can change your life and everything. If you remember the Iron Man movie, then there is a scene about the Jarvis, that how Jarvis started creating his own program, he started involving its own, and then a lot of problems happen in the Iron Man movie. The same thing happens here, like artificial intelligence started creating its own program, its own ideas, own thing, and the artificial intelligence need help of these people to do a lot of things, and how the things are involved. Then there is a space factor involved, then there is a VAT cyber thing involved. A lot of things happen, though the ending is quite good. It's not that bad, but it's not that good also. It's kind of balanced thing for me. It's not when I read the first book, I was like, damn, this book is crazy, too much description, too many things, which is I hated. There is a thing about the Kira character which is going to be a little bit spoiler, but I am not going to give you what is a spoiler. But the Kira character, you have to keep eye on the Kira, which is going to play a very important role. Just like the last book, we get to know about the Kira, why Kira is important. In this book also we get to see the Kira a lot, and there is other character which will going to be a very important part in this book. And I believe that's everything about this book. Talking about the language is absolutely great. There is no doubt about that. I really enjoyed reading this book. This book is very fast paced. There is not lot of things that I hated. Other than that, I'm damn sure the movie is coming. I mean, there is no doubt that usually the sequels are made just because they wanted to make more money. They just wanted to make it more fame about same thing around. That's the reason I hate sequel, because usually all the sequels are made this kind of thing. But this book length is quite good. If you love reading artificial intelligence, if you want to read about the cyber, how the Oasis is developed, or what is ON, I think, or what will be the future, then you can definitely pick up this book. And that's the final verdict from my side. It's a kind of average read for me as compared to the first one, but it's kind of interesting also, so you should definitely pick this out. The link is the description to buy the book. You can go check it out. And that's all for the today's video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.